Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and as you can tell from that announcement, it's Halloween. As you can see, it's all autumnal here in the town, and today, when I'm recording this, isn't Halloween, but it's going to be going up on Halloween, and I wanted to show you this off to you guys, and I knew I wouldn't get it recorded on the day, so I took the liberty of changing the clock so that it's Halloween and it's 7 o'clock to be able to show off the festivities here. I actually noticed down in the basement of my house that I have a second one of this top, this green and cool, this cool like green and whatever it's called. So I decided that I'd be able to show that off something really cool by leaving it on, since I don't care about whether I lose it or not. And as well, I'm after taking the liberty of buying some candy and attaching it to these letters here, and you'll see why in a minute. So yeah, let's go about the town. Oh, it's Teddy, and he's dressed up as a jack-o'-lantern. Trick or treat. Oh, hey there, good evening. Now, give me some candy, honey. No, that sounds so bad. I think honey is just his catchphrase, but it combined with give me some candy is just so bad. No, I don't have any to give you. What the heck? You're not giving me anything? Well, that's too bad, because I've got something for you, honey. Oh my god, and look, see? He laughs maniacally. Just him calling me honey all the time is kind of freaking me out. Olivia, you too? Trick or treat? Hey you, do you have any candy? No, I don't have any for you. Why not? Why not? Wobba Fett. Yeah, see, what they'll do is if you don't give them any candy, they'll turn your clothes into this patchy, raggedy kind of attire, or else they'll turn one of the items that you have into a Halloween kind of an item, so a jack-in-the-box or something like that, as far as I remember. Now, what we're actually doing is we're looking for something very specific, because all of the townspeople will be dressed the same. They'll all have that King of the Pumpkin Patch jack-o'-lantern get up. But the difference is there'll be like one extra person wandering around. But and that's who we're looking for, because he'll be like the one jack-o'-lantern that won't run up to you and yell trick or treat at you. So that's the guy that we're looking for, and that's Jack, the king of the pumpkin patch. And he makes wounds ooze and flesh boil, or whatever. Or no, walls fall. He makes the very mountains crack, Jack. No, none for you either, Patty. Fine, I've got ways of dealing with people like you. See what happens when you don't share? Next time you better be ready to pony up the candy. So as you can see, they turned I had an extra crappy item that I found, a third terrible gift that I found at the dump, and she's after turning it into a jack-in-the-box. So I'll show you guys that back at my house when we get back there. I think it's important that we continue our hunt for, no, that's a towns member. Because he won't come rushing up to you. He'll stay that's another towns member. He won't come rushing up to you. He'll stay just wandering around in his own little area. Ooh, what's this? That might be interesting. Holly bonsai. That actually sounds kind of nice. And cloudy paper. Well, do you know what? I need more paper anyway. To send more letters to the museum, or I'm going to need it at some stage, so I might as well pick that up. Might as well get it for free at the dump. The reason I have the candy push. No, Butch, you too? Rah! Hey, give me some candy. Ruff! No, none for you. Yeah, it was a no. I said a no to Butch. So what's he after turning that into? That turd. Well, no, let's get out of here first. Let's get to somewhere safe, or else they're all gonna gang up on me. He's after turning that into a jack-in-the-box as well. I might as well leave that there, because who cares? But yeah, the reason why I have all the candy put into letters is basically just so that it's safe, so that they can't turn it into something else, because we're going to need candy, because when we find Jack, obviously that's what he's going to be looking for. So basically the aim of the game, and oh my god, I have to show off that island sometime as well. I actually have the Game Boy Advance link cable, as I displayed in my Wind Waker LP. So that island is something that I can actually show off to you guys. the Game Boy Advance island that you can go to. Obviously, the police aren't dressed up for Halloween. Thinking of like the police being, oh my god, that door did that thing. I was talking about in my videos how my door does this thing where randomly after about an hour. No, that's a Towns member. Randomly after about an hour, it'll just like push in all of a sudden, and it makes a noise like exactly like someone's about to open the door, and it completely. Oh, is this like the mayor? Yeah, that's Tortimer. Well, young Harry, did you play any tricks on you, or did they bribe them with treats? It's Halloween, so everyone in town is all worked up over the mere thought of candy. But since it's Halloween, I have a treat for you. What does he give to us again? It's Katrina. Oh, Katrina's tent. I never showed that off either. Oh yeah, no, because that's kind of important that I What did I put the Jack in the Box on? One of these down here. Grab. No. What's the present? No, that's the holly bonsai. Because I don't care if like something happens. Could I actually get my shit together here? I don't care if something happens to the well, something can't really happen to the Jack in the Boxes, but I don't want them to end up turning like a special item like Katrina's tent into a stupid dumb old Jack in the Lily. I don't have the time for this right now. Yeah, I don't even have anything for you to every day. Oh my god, I remember like changing her catchphrase to that. Are they still both Jack in the Boxes? I think that's the only thing they can turn them into, actually. Jack, where are you, buddy? It's like, I checked in every mausoleum. I opened the sarcophagi. I trumped through the pumpkin patch. Zoe, I know aren't you a kangaroo? I think you are anyway. You have to like go through this dialogue every single time as well, even though there's nothing they can do to you. There's nothing they can do to you if you have like nothing that they can transform. Gulliver's here, what the hell? Of all the times for you to show up. Thanks, pal, you got me out of a pretty tight spot. My shipmates had all been teasing me, so I got wrestling, and of course I was going what for. They worked me into a corner and I was trapped, with no escape. I only had one chance. I jumped over the railing and into the ocean. The thing is, I don't know how to swim, and I'd forgotten that. So here I am, yeah, my shipmates are good lads, one and all, but they don't like when I play a little rough. Oh, sorry, I was rambling a bit, wasn't I? I guess I stayed up too late last night. He's fighting with my shipmate. Gulliver, you're a joke. Yeah, you do owe me my some gratitude. The items that this guy gives you are really, really cool, actually. And they're like one-of-a-kind items as well. You won't find another like it anywhere. No, we actually won't. They're one-of-a-kind, like, super secret items is what they are. Yeah, maybe they should. You don't wash up on the beach very often. I check every single time I boot up this game. I check and see if he's there. Chinese lioness? What is that? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the holly bonsai. If needs be, and I really want it, like Matilda. These townspeople just keep coming up out of nowhere. Yeah, wee baby. You're a kangaroo, aren't you? I think they're all kangaroos. I have a feeling that all the people that live in this town are kangaroos. Or if they're not, they look pretty much like kangaroos to me anyway. But yeah, the thought of like a police officer being dressed up for Halloween just makes me think of that in that part in Hocus. No, you're a Towns member. Just makes me think of that part in Hocus Pocus where like they actually find the cop. No, tangy. Your head is already a vegetable. Well, a fruit. I suppose you're dressed up as a vegetable for Halloween. Yeah, you turn my holly bonsai into a Jack-in-the-Box. Again, Tangy is a fruit every day of his life. He takes the opportunity on Halloween to dress up as a vegetable. How about that? Jack, you're really hiding yourself pretty well. I hope I haven't, like, skipped over him or something. You're not Jack. I guess I could, like, try trumping through the... Oh my god, there's so many of them here. He has to be one of these. Seriously, he actually has to be one of these. I might like try and, because there aren't that many townsfolk in the game, I pretty much run into all of them at this stage. There's Billy. And look, that's him because he's not like running after me either. That has to be him. So what I'm going to do is when I get up to him, if he doesn't like... Yeah, that has to be him. So I'm going to like remove some candy. No, not grab. How many times do you have to do the same stupid thing before you do it right? It's Jack. Trick or treat. Ho 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 ho. How did you know I was the true Jack, king of Halloween? Skeleton Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Well, now that you found me, you've got candy, right? You don't have claws at all. You have hands, you don't have claws at all. I remember that line in The Nightmare Before Christmas where he's like, you have hands, you don't have claws at all. I remember I didn't get that when I was small. I totally thought that he was just asking him that or surprised by that because everyone in Halloweentown has claws, so obviously he'd expect everyone to have claws. That was my understanding of it, but it's actually because his name is Sandy Claus, and he thought he had big claws like Mr. Krabs. Big meaty claws! So yeah, but and that's what he's saying. He's like, you don't have claws at all, you have hands. But still, it pleases me. You have earned a reward for your kindness, my child. Here, take this. Let's go, Gaston and LeFou. Good things happen when you give me candy. If you want a rare item, come to me, Jack, the Pumpkin King. I only come round once a year, after all. I've got the plans for next Halloween. Well, let's see what he actually gave us. It's a spooky lamp. We're just going to put that on that letter right away. So you can't actually give him the multiple candy right then and there, because what he'll do now is he's after running off to another square on the map. You're not Jack. Jack just waddles around the place having a good time. He's after running off to another square on the map now, and it's our job to try and find him again. So I don't want this video to be too long because I know like the episode of Kirby that's going up on this today as well. Yeah, Dizzy Wizzy Wizzy blah blah blah. I know like the episode of Kirby that's going up today is quite long already. So like as I say, he's just after like going off to some other square on the board. And if you find him again, it's pretty much like the it's pretty much like Jingle on Toy Day or whatever. That if you find him again, you can get like another you can give him more candy and get more stuff off of him. Do you know? Otherwise, what you can do. Do you know what I might do actually just to show it off? I might leave some candy over here on the ground. Because if you do leave some candy on the ground... No, that's the paper. We don't want to put paper on the ground. Get slapped with a jail sentence for throwing paper on the ground. If you leave like candy or turnips or any of that any kind of food on the ground, well, do you know what? I might as well like give some of the candy because I'm not spending too much time like wandering around here. I don't want this video to end up being like ridiculously long. I just wanted to show off. Don't step on the valises. Do you have any candy? Of course. I'll give you a Jack in the Box. I can't eat this. What's your damage? Oh my god, are you serious? Did she actually just ask me what's my damage? Yeah, I know I look fabulous. I have my tatty Halloween costume. Might as well like take some of the candy off and actually show what... Like, if you give them candy... Teddy. Yeah, I might as well give... You were the first villager I ran into. So I might as well give you some candy, honey. Give me some candy, honey. That just sounds really bad. Give me some sugar. I am your neighbor. He is my neighbor. Awesome, honey. Thanks. And he doesn't give us anything. See, Olivia, you were too slow on the uptake. I don't have any candy for you. Give me a raise, you loser. You look fabulous. You look... Nom 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 nom. Delicioso. Might as well go and see what this spooky lamp looks like, and then I'll call it a day. First, I need to do some crowd control here with these two. What is that? Oh, that's the magic conch. Well, maybe I prefer to have a spooky lamp in my corner than the magic conch. What does this thing even look like? As I was saying though, if you like, that actually looks pretty cool. Oh my god, what does it look like when it's on? Can you actually turn it? Stop. Do we have any like spooky music we could turn on? I'm not feeling this kind of like El Condor Pasa soundtrack for Halloween. View my library. Do I have anything else? KK Chorale? Do I have anything spooky? KK Bossa? KK Condor? KK Ballad? KK Breakfast? KK Gumbo? Only Me? Technopop? Love Song? Lament? That'd probably be good. Yeah, that's kind of cool because it's like spooky hotel music or something. I'm gonna have a look at this lamp here. That actually looks really cool. Can you turn it off? No, you can't, I guess. But it's pretty cool. I don't think it fits in with the rest of my decor. What does it look? Well, no. And then I go upstairs. It's not like upstairs looks any better. All this nonsense. The upstairs is almost like Pee-wee's Playhouse or some shit. I think I'll leave it down here, and Joe, what, I'll put like the magic conch back where it should be. Joe, what I can do, I can show you guys the Jack in the Box as well, actually. Just to show you guys what that's like. That's actually pretty neat. Magic conch, you're going down over here in the corner. Just, no, in the corner. You go up against the wall. It puts the conch in the basket. There we go. Yeah, so that's it for Halloween here on Let's Live Animal Crossing. I hope you enjoyed all the Halloween kind of stuff I had on the channel over the last couple of days. I know it was kind of a bit video heavy, but we're getting back to normal. For the rest of the week, just as a little update, it'll be just Kirby's Epic Yarn, and then at the weekend something really cool and new will be going up, so I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you guys are as well. Thanks a million for watching. Bye.